back to my channel. In Textbook App Future Officer Sale available from August 1st onwards. Textbook will continue. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In Textbook App Future Officer Sale starts from August 1st onwards. So in this sale available September months also. So in this yearly textbook pass pro costs only 615. On the occasion of this sale its actual price is 699, but during this future officers sale period it costs only 615. If you will use my coupon code TESA12 to get extra 12% offer on this 615, so don't miss this opportunity. Today I am attempting IBPS RRB PO mains full test number 8 in Textbook App. Already first 3 sections are completed. So this is general awareness section. I submit this section. Next one is English. First question is, besides contributing to the Globe newspaper, in the given question sentence is divided into 4 parts, out of which first part is correct. The remaining parts may or may not be erroneous. So he made appeals to the people by systematic preaching and organizing centers of action in some of the principal cities. France, I think B and C. Next, he opposed unsuccessfully the appropriation proviso introduced into the supply bill as hindering the due administration of finance, and this opposition seems to have brought about provision, I think B and D. Next, this was unusual as Bird Song's matron had pestered him, so B, and the emerging fluorescence he had arrived on the previous week, B and D. In a somewhat similar way, dark linear interruption on a bright ground may be visible, although its actual width is much inferior than half of the wavelength. May be visible, although its actual width on a bright ground much inferior than. Next, 5 to 14 is reading comprehension. Suffering from malnutrition, I think suffering is wrong, and next, her development as an artist is noted for the debate about women's writing difference, and while many of these mysterious goings on have logical explanations, others remain stubbornly. The war-torn economy will take an immense time to recover from the infrastructurally strong. The High Court, in seeming haste, agreed to hear a plea by the Central Bureau. Next one, the unrest among students is confined not only to India but has become a global phenomenon. Students are the pillars of a country progress, not of a country progress. The community of students explained that higher tuition fees are changed from them. are charged from them, not changed. CF. Next, it has a small window through which the canteen in charge supplies snacks, tea and cold drinks. Some teachers also make a beeline. Canteen is indeed it has a small window through which the think AF, and some teachers also make a beeline for this counter. In every country, laws are necessary. Is punished by the police. One who does not obey the law is punished by the respond to emergencies, enforce traffic, they respond to emergencies, enforce traffic laws and investigate complaints. CF. Next, the upcoming budget must lay out a clear roadmap on how the government plans to address the flexibility, how the government protect to address the flexibility in public sector wing. Next, the government protect to address. Swami Vivekananda thought that it is our duty to encourage all those doing good so that they can make their dreams come true. The upcoming budget should be focused on creating an enabling environment for entrepreneurship and small business to thrive, creating productive firms that will in turn generate more formal deployment in times. The upcoming creating an democracy needs to be endured not for perpetuation of power but for the perpetuation of democratic values. The government must provide the necessary infrastructural support and an open trade environment that enables the one of the side effects of the drug is an increased susceptibility to infections. One of the side effects of he is the better of the two players. He is the best of the best. Next, you must study the first two chapters despite working hard. Even though working hard, I could not make. Hardly had I closed. Next, render. After the crash, the car was rendered useless. He is able to render a beautiful face on the piano. She wore a blue dress matching render. Partition means dividing. They raised a partition in the room to make separate study space. He drew the core of the partition. She ate a large partition for lunch. Enjoys after. Next, parajumble. In 2017, the National Health Policy underlined the need for a repository of medical information of the country's citizens. A year later, the Niti Aayog proposed the creation of a National Health ID to reduce the risk of preventable medical errors and significantly increase the quality of medical care. Despite improvements in the past 6 months, the welcome measure has however not adequate attention. Next, we'll go to the reading comprehension. In a somewhat similar way, dark linear interruption on a bright ground may be visible, although it is actual width is much inferior. It's actual C and D, I think. Next, the Supreme Court's direction to the Union government to frame guidelines to protect the interest of media professionals with regard to the seizure of their digital devices is a timely first step. Recent actions against journalists whose dash and smartphones were seized and such have sent a chilling message not just to the wider media fraternity but also a whistleblowers and others who speak to journalists on the condition their identity will not be revealed. If a journalist's communication devices can be seized and their data examined on the flimsy grounds for allegations, it compromises sources and impedes news professionals' ability to do their job. In this way, it impinges on the freedom of the press and also strikes at the right to livelihood of journalists, as digital devices have become the critical tools of the profession. The guidelines must ensure that law enforcement agencies are not permitted to seize or seize devices without a prior judicial warrant, clearly laying out the information that the agency expects to find rather than authorizing an unlimited fishing expedition. Journalists must not be forced to incriminate themselves or their sources by being compelled to provide passcodes or biometric data. The guidelines must include protocols to safeguard the devices and the data to ensure that it is not leaked or tampered with or passed on to third parties, and the data relevant to an investigation is deleted in a timely manner. Technological interventions allow for the cloning of a device, thus allowing journalists to continue their work and not deprive them of their own data for an unspecified period. Similarly, it is important to create a record and the code and its directive to the additional Solicitor General. Thus, the guidelines must be drafted in a transparent manner and involve public consultations. The code referred to the fact that privacy itself has been held to be a fundamental right, indicating that this is an issue involving all citizens whose professional and personal lives are increasingly contained in a vulnerable handheld device. Beyond these guidelines for media professionals, there is a need to update the laws allowing such by law enforcement agencies to take these new digital realities into account. The need of guidelines to protect your digital messages. Next, what's the double title? Safeguarding journalistic sources and impeding need. Personal increasingly vulnerable. Media provision that need to update the laws allowing such and seizure. Rise in digitally. Next, according to the passage, which measure can potentially safeguard journalist data during the investigation process? Deleted timely in manner. And that is relevant to an investigation. Safeguard device and the data. Timely manner. Passcode setting. Was to themselves or sources to provide passcodes. Transparent and involved in public consultation. The guidelines are India benefits only for journalists. Technological intervention for the cloning of a device. The court its director indicated that balancing of interest. Next, according to the passage, which of the given statement is incorrect? And without judicial warrant. Permitted employment law. Whistleblowers. Next one. Correct spelling. Unspecified. Unspecified. Unspecified period. Unspecified. Specified. Okay, next. Antonym of compromises. Antonym of compromises. Antonyms. I think hold or impede. It compromises. So what is the antonym of compromises as found in this passage? I think it is compromise means it compromises. Next. What is the synonym of flimsy? Flimsy synonym of, I think, on the flimsy grounds. Robust, I think. So I think frail. Next. Recent actions against a journalist whose cameras, I think. Next. Refer the privacy itself. Enforcement. Next, compromises. Next one, rendered. After the crash, the car was rendered useless. He is able to matching render. Think A and B. Partition. Partition for lunch. Next one. Despite improvements in the first 6 months, this search. So ED. Okay. ED. So CB. C. B. National health policy underline the need for respiratory medical insurance. The welcome endeavor has medical shortage of medical personnel. ED. Okay, next. Next is Quant section. If a journalist communication device can be seized and their data examined on the flimsy grounds of allegations, it compromises sources' ability to do their professional. Compromises source and impedes news professional. Option next. Compromise, what is the antonym of? Think impede, head out on herding, and also next. I submitted this test. Go to the Quant section. Given there are 5 families A, B, C, D, E, Families of ABCD, the age of the grandfather is 85, 80, 78, 84 and also 8. Sum of the father and grandfather 140, 5, 55, 48, 123, 5, 45, 136, 2, 52, 8, 48 again. Sum of the age of the father and the mother 105, 50, 2, 42, 4, 44, 48, 4, 44. Next, sum of the grandmother 80, 5, 75, 6, 76, 80, 8 and 78. The ratio of the son and the daughter and daughter. The son age of A is 1/4 of the grandmother 20. The age of that is 18. The age of the daughter B is half of the age of the father 24. 24 means 22 is, and the son of D is half of the age of the mother 24. D is 24, 26. Age of daughter E is half of the age of the mother 22, 20. And sum of the ages of sons B and C, that is 8, 18. 10 means that is C 20. Okay. Difference between the average age of family A and the average age of family B. T 130, 270, 38, 308. B is 8, 7, 1, 245, 46, 291, 36, 308, 291, 7 by 6. Approximately 3 years. Difference between the total age of C and D together. C and D 123, 89, 212 and 120, 2, 3, 332, 38, 370, 236, 128, 364, 414, and 220, 342, 42, 384. C and D, that is 370,414. B and A 291, 675, 9 or not. Difference between the C and D 370,414. B and A 90109. Which one is true? The sum of son and daughter of 45 in. The difference between the ages of father and mother in D. Six. Difference between the grandmother and grandfather is 4 years. Sum of the ages of grandmother and none of these. Next, C and D 128 to 45, 46 to 91 and 28 to 50, 42 to 92. 3, 583 and C and D 243 and 38 to 81. 50, 314, 595. Next one. Into 2 plus 2 into 2 plus 2 70 1 18 12 15 25.5 55 130. Two by 3 4 by 5 into 2 into 4 into 8 divided by 1 2, that is 12. The average ages of 10 boys and 6 girls. Boys 140, girls is 60. 2 students left. 200 minus 28. 14 18, 48, 20, 220 by 18, 'Find the percentage of average age of total students. 2.24. Next one. Given A, B, C, D, E male populations and also female population. Male 4K, four two four four 5,500, 6K, 6,500, and females is 3,500, 3K, 4K, 5,500, 5K. Next, male population, literate male, illiterate. So literate female, illiterate. Literate male, illiterate female. Literate male is 3,000, 3K, 1K, 500, 1,000, 1,000, 4K and 2K, 5K and 1,500. Illiterate 1K and 2,500, 1K and 2K, 1,500, 2,500, 2,500, 3K, 2K and 3K. Illiterate males in CDE 4,500, literate female ABC 4,525. 9:14. In a village A, 9% of educated people work in bank. 3K. 16. 9. 48. In village A, 9% of literate mean 2, 5 and 3. 550. 16. 880. In village D, population increase at the rate of 2 years, upcoming 2 years. 6K, 11,500, 6 by 5 and 6 by 5. And the illiteracy decreases. 2K, 2, 5. 4,500, 9 by 10, 9 by 10. 60, 46, 36. 16560, 52, 1656, 2025, 5, 3 1 2 years from now. Letter 2 years from now. So letter 8 is 4 7 7535. Next, male in the village F is D 6 7200 and females in the village F is 9 by 10 of E 2700. Literacy, male and female 13.5. Total literate F is 6500 9 3400. Increases 6 by 5 6 by 5 6000 and 1500. And 6560 and 10 of T 2K 450 5 4 3645 12915. Next, male in the village F is D 7200 and female in the village is by 10 less than E 5 4500 652 5200 13 and 5 illiterate. Total illiterate 6500 2000 and next. Next, when that is ABC 8x plus 16k 6x plus 18k 9x 23x plus 34 22800. Three years, 2 years and 4 48 36 34k 72 2000. Next one. 8 4 minus 47 plus 4 is plus 47 minus 4. So plus 28 minus 7 minus 28 plus 7. Can be determined. So 13 12 minus 27, that is x greater than y. 48. $56. 32. 16. 56 and the 2. Odd favor of horses. The ratio of $29 by 100, 1200. 348 minus x minus 36 minus x is 64, 67, 69, 74. Y plus 2, 7, 71. Three 48, 36, 312 minus x. 38, 13, 67. 32, 40, 82 by 9. 70 by 9, 8, 879, 64. 64. Next 1089, 7, 1096, 4360. 13 into 104, 244. 71, 18, 20. 25, 74, 47, 625, 13, 683, 688. Next one, that is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. Difference between the male female children, female and children. Percentage is children out of total 20, 24, 25, 40, 20, and children and the female, males to female 7, 9, 10, 9, 7, 9, 11, 3, 2. 20 by 80, 4, 76, 6 and 5, 40 by 60, 60, then 5 is 80, 20 is 60, 40 percentage, 40 by 3, 5 is 80, then what is 20 percentage, 5 by 4. Next, the ratio of the male visited Monday to the female on Friday. So difference between the children and the female, 300. It's 360. And 240, 800, and 2 is 160, 640, 175, 7 by 3 is 175. 20 is 60, 40 percentage, 40 by 3, 7 by 3 is 75. 1000. 825. 675. 360, that is 360. So time is over, I think. By 4 is 1440. Is over. Think it is. So it is not. So I have problem with this textbook from 2 hours due to this error problem. So we will continue next video. Thank you. Thank you so much for your interest.